Hey everybody, Ray of Minneapolis, well, virtual reality Ray of Minneapolis here, actually. And I just thought I'd like to contribute what I can contribute, which is a unique perspective of the area from virtual reality. So we are above Clark County, Nevada. There's Henderson, there's Las Vegas, there's Red Rock Canyon, there's the Valley of Fire State Park and Lake Mead, and there's the sun. So let's kind of cruise down. This perspective is kind of like a wall perspective because you get the labels. If I tilt the earth, I'm going to lose the labels. So we'll wait till we get a little lower in altitude. We're going to go right down to South Strip Paradise. That's Mccarran Airport. There's the Luxor. Welcome to Vegas. It's fabulous. The Mirage is way up there. Circus is way up there. I don't know how many miles this is, but in the last few years I've gone to Vegas like 5 times. We usually stay at the Polo Towers. We've stayed at as far south as South Point. Or Vacation Village is near South Point. But this isn't, well, I do want to make it about my vacations, actually. This is just a fun, advertiser-friendly vacation video, right? Right. We're going to show you perspectives that are only able to be achieved in virtual reality. There's Mandalay Bay. Now, this is as close as I can get. I'm going to go ahead and change the perspective, but I lose my labels. But now I can fly down to the strip. So you see there's the airport. And here's the area in which the incident occurred. You can see, let's just... Here's one thing I'll show you right away. There's the fuel tanks, there's the concert venue. There's the Ferris wheel that never was completed, and they left it standing, kind of an ominous, weird thing. There's the Luxor. When you're in virtual reality, you can see that the roof of the Mandalay Bay is a false roof. The signage here, let me just land on the roof here. The signage here is sufficient that somebody could be up here, and they probably wouldn't be seen too well. Another thing, they keep talking about a door alarm going off. I can't imagine any door alarm going off except for the door to the roof. Alright. So, let's just stay on the roof for a minute. Let's go right to the middle of the roof. And one thing I noticed when you're standing right in the middle here, if you wanted to shoot at the fuel tanks, but it was kind of dark, you just aim between the goalposts there. I don't know where they found the bullet holes. I should be looking this way. Rotate. I don't know where they found the bullet holes on the tanks. But one of the first videos I watched, a guy was researching Google Maps. And Google Earth and Google Maps are cool, but you're just never going to get perspective of standing on top of Mandalay Bay. It's quite remarkable. You can see this was kind of, down a few floors, but this would be the shot. Not the exact angle, but the 32nd story window is below here somewhere. So, yeah, a guy was saying, wouldn't there be better shots from the Excalibur Hotel or the Tropicana, or even these fuel tanks back here? He was hypothesizing, let me fly over to the fuel tanks, that it would be very easy for somebody to come back here, climb up these stairs, be on top of the fuel tank, like so, and this would be, another location that there could be a shooter from. I think it's not quite high enough, and the people were running towards the street here, so I would rule this out. But that doesn't mean there weren't people back here trying to shoot it. Another thing I've recently learned. You could have an airplane parked right back here. It's a private hangar. And it's the airline that doesn't exist. A cab driver on one of our recent vacations, you can see that video as the last video I posted, told us that these are the planes that fly the Area 51 employees out to the place of employment on the weekends. So if this guy had 2 planes, where are they parked? Did he fly his planes or his planes in Vegas? Was somebody up here? Was there a plane that flew away at a odd flight path that night? We don't know. That's a pretty sophisticated escape. If you're gonna fire some shots from the fuel tanks or try to blow up the fuel tanks and then go fly away. Anyway, back to the area. Let's land right in the middle of the action here and see what the concert goers would have seen. Here's another specific insight that virtual reality has granted me. Changing the time of day here to bring the sun up. Oh, they've changed it. That's very interesting. So, I guess it was a summertime sun. Before, I guess it was a summertime sun because the arc of the sun was much higher in the sky, and it's set right from this point on Earth, it's set right behind the pyramid. So I was thinking, that's sad that the last sunset, the people that got shot would have seen set right behind the pyramid. Now it appears they have more of a lower to the south sun for winter season. Moon is accurate there, and now the sun is accurate. Interestingly, setting directly in the middle of Mandalay Bay. Well, that's a new insight. How about that? Looks like the iHeartRadio festival had been being staged. Mandalay Bay, there's a crescent moon up there. So, if I was really good, really pro, I would go ahead and show some synchronized videos over the top of this, but I never edit, I just do the one shot. This is where the cab driver was. She kind of came in through there, and I think she turned around right here and headed back out. I'm not sure how she ended up back on. Oh, maybe she came this way. And then she ended up on this road back here, and this is where she picked up the victims that were shot and rode with her for a while down this road. And yep. Oh, okay, Tropicana. That's hypothetically, except for people were coming this way, hypothetically it would be a good place to shoot from. I mean, I don't really know anything about tactical warfare, but you've got these castle-like obstructions or whatever, so you could kind of hide behind these and it'd be a pretty good spot, I would guess. I don't know if there's easy access to this roof or what. There's the door. Some stairs. Yeah, so we saw the video of that whole armed entourage of people escorting the VIP out. Now, were those just costumes? We don't know. Were they real security guards? Who knows? The guy said he could have been on top of the Excalibur. Now that's the furthest shot. I wouldn't think anyone would be up here, but they might be. And there was some action at, the Bellagio? Bellagio's so far away that even if you were at the Mandalay Bay spraying bullets into the sky, they wouldn't reach the Bellagio over here. I don't know where in the Bellagio anything occurred, but we have heard the interviews and heard the stories. Let me just go back to the scene of the crime. Go to the top of the pyramid here. See what it looks like from the top of the pyramid. Tropicana, Mandalay Bay. There was something weird. I saw a video, once the people were exiting this way and kind of getting the heck out of there, and there was a ghost in the sky down one of these street corners. I was like, why is there... You couldn't see the building. The building was not lit up at all, but I guess it was Chris Angel. Okay, that's what it was. It was just dark. They had all the lights off in this building, and then you could see Chris Angel from the street here, where somebody had recorded a video heading that direction. Okay, well, I could explore Las Vegas forever. I just wanted to give people an idea of the type of research you could do. Arco. Didn't Mike Adams say something about a AM/PM gas station? Or the apartment complexes? Somebody could have been on a rooftop. Somebody could have been on a billboard. I'm on a billboard now. That's people wouldn't be exiting the venue in this direction if there was a shooter up here on the billboard. They'd be running. Well, they were running back here. There's another billboard. I don't know how easy it is to climb up here and not be noticed. I mean, I would think everyone in the crowd there would aim their camera up here and say, hey, there's a shooter on the billboard. Another thing, this is the construction mound. Do you have a shot up here? Oh, you have a... Interesting area, because you could hide behind these bunkers, whatever you would call them. But again, the people were going that way. And this is shooting from behind the stage. It's kind of a low angle. These things, I always thought that was ominous. I guess the story is it was going to be a Ferris wheel like the Lynx, or the Link, or the High Roller, whatever you call it. And they ran out of money and they stopped building it. So this plot of land is for sale, or was for sale. It would be interesting to know who owns it, or who's holding it. Own the strip. This billboard, I remember this billboard. It says own the strip. But they just left these standing, and I always thought of them as kind of like a weird, you could say an Illuminati structure, because it's either 11 or it's Twin Towers, It's just kind of bizarre that they stay standing all this time. So I'm rambling now. I'm just trying to keep talking. This was, of course, called Route 91 Harvest Fest. You can see it in all the videos up there. Oh, I should show you more street view. That's one thing to do, is show some street view. Because as you get closer to the building, I know it's blurry for half a second here. You're a little closer to the building. Well, let me get on top of the building and try street view. You can see that the top is wide open up there. You can't right now, but it'll become clearer. See? Mandalay, oh, nice chemtrails. Woo! I got inside somehow. Interesting. Okay, well. What the heck? That's the first time I've seen indoor imagery in Google Earth VR. So, I was trying to show how the top is wide open. Anyway. These little windows up here, or they're not windows, it's just straight pass-through. Wow. This is the lobby. I'm sorry, you have to forgive me for my slow internet connection. But you imagine what a rich experience this would be if I had a fast internet connection over here. So right now Mandalay Bay kind of looks like a model. I feel like a giant, but I don't know where the 32nd floor is exactly. We're gonna say it's this floor here. Let me open the menu and turn on fixed human scale. That way the IPD, the interpupillary distance that keeps shifting when I land on things, it'll shift to human scale, and then when I'm flying around, it shifts to like a miniature model scale. It just helps fly around faster. Now it's on fixed human scale, so everything is huge. Well, it's human scale, and it doesn't shift back and forth. I can actually go right to what I would imagine is the 32nd floor. Wait, where am I? I need to go on the other side. Over here. I'm just taking a wild guess. I don't know how far down it is. Whoa. Okay, so I'm getting the chills now. This is very creepy. To feel like I'm in virtual reality. Oh, this is the room. I'm in the place where something happened. The windows were broken, at least. I'm in the place where at least we know the windows were broken. I don't know where the photos were taken or if any of that other stuff actually happened. They could have dumped his body. Everything they say happened in this room could have happened in this room. Oh, it's chilling to stand here. So, back to the roof. Back to the rooftop. I'm gonna check and see how long this video is. I know I'm rambling, so. Way back there. You lose track of where you are, too. How long is this video? 17 minutes, yikes. Okay, a 20-minute video is much too long, but I hope you enjoyed looking around and thinking about different things. I'll go end it by standing on top of the Ferris wheel here. Crazy. Very, very crazy. Actually, I'll end it by showing you where we stay when we go to Vegas. Most of the times, it's Polo Towers. Of course, there's MGM, there's New York, there's the Aria, Monte Carlo, Hard Rock Cafe, Coca-Cola bottle at M&M's place. There's a Westgate timeshares up here. You can go have yourself a timeshare presentation and get some free stuff. We stay at Polo Towers. Stayed here about 3 or 4 times, and then each time we stay here we stay for a week, so we change the room halfway through the week, and we've gotten some really great views. I've stayed on this side, we've stayed on the back side, get a view of Harmon Avenue, Harmon and Strip. Actually, the Harmon building was still there the first time we went, and then the next time we went the Harmon building was gone. So, and we've also stayed right down here, like the 11th floor, so this is the view we had. If you go inside buildings in Google Earth, it has a tendency to want to pop you up to the rooftop surface, so that's good. But Hawaiian Market, the Veer Towers, I think it is, and the Aria with the tram, and yeah, I love Vegas. I just really do love Las Vegas. Planet Hollywood. Harley-Davidson Cafe back here. If you're out here on the bridge, this screen is huge, that screen is huge. Everything is so huge. It's larger than life. There's the Paris. Caesar's Palace. And I'll just take you out, I guess. The Wynn. You can see the stratosphere up there ahead. There's the Trump Tower. Treasure Island. mirage. Alright, so thanks for watching. I'm gonna go to space now. Fashion show. Goodbye now. Hey, watch that Mike Adams ballistic. What was it? It was an audio. It was a forensic audio video that he has from today. It's a very good video. Oh, postscript. I kind of should have made this video for Rob Dew and the crew over at the War Room, because I got an email from Rob Dew about a month ago and I never responded to it. He said he was at, well, because I leave some creative comments on the newsletter video, and he said, "Hey, your comment was interesting. Could you show us what kind of virtual reality video you're proposing to produce?" And I can't edit, but this is the kind of thing you can use virtual reality to cover some news events. And this proves it. It would take some editing, but I mean, you could get some really nice visuals out of this sort of thing. And gain some really nice insights. Now, I said the video was going to be ended like 7 minutes ago, so I really got to end it. Bye. Okay. See ya. See you around.